Welcome back to the Digital Ledger, everybody. It's great to see all of you coming into the stream. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't had a chance to yet. Thank you, Brian Magiera. It was good to see you, and Kwee LaRue and Brazo Assets. Savvy XRP. Yeah. The adult in the room, Mark Hattersley, 416 Crypto, Wem Mullet. Good to see all of you. Kelly Slade. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick live stream because I feel like this is really a big deal. U.S.Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin appoints CoinBase Chief Legal Officer to oversee banking system. Wow. Pretty incredible. Jimmy James, yeah, I think I know what happened there. I accidentally messed up when I set the show up and didn't have the right stream key set in there. My apologies, Jimmy James. It's still a process for me. So this is a big deal here because we are looking at a massive move. Now, when it says to oversee the banking system, I want to be very clear. They mean the entire banking system. The chief legal officer is now working for the O.C.C, the Office of Comptroller of Currency. That is a big deal. TJ Jackson says, regulation soon? TJ, I think so. I think so. You know, it's moves like this that tell me we are getting closer and closer to seeing the FSOC, FSOC, and the O.C.C make these recommendations about designating the XRP ledger, I believe, and cloud-based solutions from non-financial banks or non-financial institutions, I should say, systemically important as financial market utilities. This information here, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, highly suggests to me that thinking this way is the right way to think. They just brought the chief legal officer over from, I think, one of the largest exchanges, certainly one of the most reputable exchanges. By the way, Coinbase partnered with Fidelity, right? This is not a small thing. This is a very big thing. This is the entire banking system. Let's take another look here at what they say. Well, actually, let's take a look at this first. Office of the Comptroller of Currency is an independent bureau within the United States Department of the Treasury that was established by the National Currency Act of 1863 and serves to charter, regulate, and supervise all national banks and thrift institutions and the federally licensed branches and agencies of foreign banks in the United States. This is going to take place in April. He will assume this role. I think this is a fantastic thing. This kind of gives me like a timeline in my mind that if he's moving into that role, you know, this would suggest that, you know, we have somebody who's coming from the crypto world who understands that we're moving to a digital ledger world, whether it be in the banking system or just in general with the new financial system or the Internet of Value. Listen to this. O.C.C pursues a number of main objectives to ensure safety and soundness of the national banking system. Well, that's certainly a need today, isn't it? To foster competition by allowing banks to offer new products and services. You don't say. Like maybe DeFi? To improve the efficiency and effectiveness of O.C.C supervision, especially to reduce the regulatory burden. You mean we could build in compliance through smart contracts and through working on digital ledgers that have the compliance built right in? To ensure fair and equal access to financial services to all Americans. Yeah, and we need more of that. How many people out here in the world still don't have a checking account? To enforce anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism finance laws that apply to national banks and federally licensed branches and agencies of international banks, and to investigate misconduct committed by institution-affiliated parties of national banks, including officers, directors, employees, agents, independent contractors, including appraisers, attorneys, and accountants. So, to enforce anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism financing laws. This falls in line heavily with the FATF guidelines, which were backed by the U.S.Treasury, which is connected to the knee bone, is connected to the hip bone connected to the backbone. You know, this whole thing is a stacked deck, and it all doesn't work unless it's all happening together. The O.C.C. participates in interagency activities in order to maintain the integrity of the federal banking system. By monitoring capital, asset quality, management, earnings, liquidity, sensitivity to market risk, information technology, consumer compliance, and community reinvestment, so on and so on. I think you're getting the picture. This is not a small thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a small thing. Damn right, Jimmy James. Liquidity, baby. You damn right. Yeah. What's up, Edward Flonsklowski? Great to see you. Crypto is in the house. Great to see you. It is huge, Quee. And thank you, by the way. I get your XRP tips. You're amazing. I mean, without fail, you're something else. And I have to say, I'm really grateful for that. You guys are amazing. Muffinhead 121. Stream wasn't working for me on YouTube. Wasn't showing up on your channel. Thankfully, it was in the group and it worked. Thank you, Muffinhead, for being here. And I'm glad you got to us. I think I accidentally did that in the Twitter post. I think I did that by accident, you know. But this was an impromptu stream because I saw this news and it really just got washing over me. But it really is. Yeah, absolutely, Jimmy James. Talk about a showstopper headline, unreal. It is. Thank you, Sean Thompson. Great to see you, my friend. Last call for boarding passes. Everybody board. All aboard? Yeah, absolutely. Stack and Zerps, we are talking about the fact that the U.S.Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin appoints CoinBase Chief Legal Officer to oversee banking system. This is pretty remarkable, knowing that he has been brought over from the digital asset world to oversee the entire banking system. That smells like integration of digital world to the convergence of the financial banking world to me, my friend. And I'm going to go ahead and say it out loud that is fantastic news. We are well on the path of legitimizing the digital asset space. It's this kind of confirmation that I want to see over and over and over again as we get closer and closer and closer to that unavoidable truth. And the unavoidable truth is that digital assets are here to stay. They are a brand new asset class in the traditional commodities market. And we're getting one step closer with this news to where banks will be holding and custodying digital assets and using. This is fantastic news to me. Yeah, exactly. Savvy. Oh, perfect comment. Perfect comment, brother. Someone doesn't fill that position overnight. This has been in the works for a while. That's exactly right there. Savvy just put it out in the parking lot through somebody's windshield. Yeah. Let the stadium pay for it. You know, that was a great comment because that's exactly right. We don't know the half of what is going on behind the scenes, but it is the revealing of a moment like this that shows me just how much is taking place, how much positioning, how much pivoting, how much mergers and partnerships and acquisitions are still in the works on the lawyer's desk right now being worked out because this is going down. Let me take you to this. Second up, at a time when United States authorities are waging war against private tech firms looking to develop digital payment coins, Brian Brooks, Coinbase's legal chief, has made it clear that it is high time the United States gave the private sector a chance to create the digital dollar, as this is the only way forward for the nation's financial system. According to a Cointelegraph report, Brooks had said, the best path forward is one that harnesses our country's remarkable capacity for innovation and also reflects government's historical practice of setting broad guide rails for private innovation within the financial system. That means letting innovators invent and letting the government regulate. In short, the private sector should build the technology and the public sector should set monetary policy. This is the mind of the man who's just been given the reins over the entire banking system. This is the right mindset, ladies and gentlemen. This is the same mindset and approach that was taken to the internet we're using right now, to provide just enough guide rails, broad guide rails, to not inhibit innovation. That's what we need, and it's exactly what we just got. This is really fantastic. Fantastic. Home Church Panama, all the money, all the banks, all the time. Great to see you, Steve. Shout out to you and Joni. Stack and Zerps, this is what we've been waiting for. Stack and Zerps, it sure is. We are one step closer, my friend. XRP Prime, Brad, and we clearly have heard President Trump saying he is putting government and private sectors to work on a cure. What's next? I think we all know. Great comment, XRP Prime. Savvy XR, or 2SB, good to see you. And so we are waiting for that dollar to drop. Yes, we are. That's exactly right, 2SV. Savvy, all we need to hear now is that Coinbase is a Ripple liquidity provider, which I believe is going to happen before too long. I think that's a great comment too, Savvy. Don Hacker, I don't feel bad. I'm $4,000 in the red in my XRP, and you're holding, baby. Look at you. Follow your path, Don. Yeah. Qui LaRue, the digital ledger. If you look back, Brooks must know Mnuchin from CIT group days. The cake has been baked. Tell him, Qui, because I know you know. I know you know. You damn right. 007 Lexus XRP 2020, I do believe it. Parasol 75, my best friend just sell off 50,000 XRP. He put the money in the stock market. He had no idea who you are, Brad. Damn. I got to be honest. That hurt right down to my ankles when you said that. As soon as I read it, my damn feet hurt. I'm going to walk around now for an hour just like I got tacks in my shoes. God damn, honey. Whew. That's bad. John Edwards. I wish I could say something to comfort him. I just, you know what I mean? Damn, I'm still trying to get me settled. That hurt me to read it. I'm feeling for him. John Edwards, hi Brad, had a good look at HMRC Taxman today. A friend of mine from the banks in London showed me what we have to pay when this is finalized. Good. Getting some clarity. That's fantastic. Jimmy James, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we've known the path for a long time now, but to watch it unfold is something else. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And that's amazing. No one alive has seen moments like this unfolding. That's exactly what Jimmy James is telling us, and he's absolutely right. TJ Jackson, straight fire. It is fire. Look, I got some basic technical analysis skills, but this market doesn't even have price discovery in it yet. This asset doesn't have price discovery on it. I'm not saying to ignore technical analysis. I actually lean on a couple people, like when they see stuff, like if Sir Gordon Gekko's looking at something, or a couple others might see a thing or two, and I'm like, okay, let's hear what they have to say, because charts are indicators. They're leading indicators, and the information could either go the way the heavy percentage way it says, or it could break that rule or that indicator and go the opposite way. But at those moments, it is worth watching and kind of factoring in with any fundamental news we have at the time. What I'd say here is right now the fundamentals are steering where we are going. And I want to take you back now to this right here. The call for U.S. lawmakers urge FSOC to designate cloud-based storage systems used by major banks as systemically important financial market utilities. This was back in August of last year, ladies and gentlemen. Letters addressed to Steve Mnuchin in his capacity as the FSOC Oversight Council, Congressman Katie Porter, Congresswoman Nydia Velazquez. Is that right? Yeah, Velazquez, yeah. And urged them to designate 3 leading cloud-based storage systems used by major banks: Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. We are connected directly and indirectly to all of those. The designation would subject such cloud-based storage systems to supervision regulation by the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. So on and so on and so on. The aggregate monetary value of transactions processed by the financial market utility. This is considered 4 factors by FSOC. And by the way, FSOC is the regulatory body that is from the U.S.Treasury Department, just like the O.C.C, where Brian Brooks from CoinBase just got the job too. Come on in. This is where we're at, and this is what's going on. And we're hearing more and more about the U.S. Treasury. We're hearing more and more about FSOC. We're hearing more and more about the O.C.C. All of these are the regulatory bodies directly connected. We're getting ready to hear some new requirements from FinCEN. How do I know that? Because Steve Mnuchin said so a couple weeks ago in Congress, that we'd be getting new requirements from FinCEN very soon. Well, this gets more interesting by the day, ladies and gentlemen. Right? This gets more interesting by the day. Wem Mullet, thank you for support, my friend. All you guys, Quee2, 2SV, we love you back. Thank you for being here. Guys, hit that like and subscribe on the new channel. Gabriel Rouser, great to see you. We're not going to see negative interest rates until we have the digital dollar, because if they go negative, then people would just hoard cash. That's a great comment, Gabriel. That's a great comment. Great insight. I'm inclined to agree with you. Absolutely. XRP Gringo. Great to see you, my friend. Wasn't there a connection between Coinbase and Bakkt a while back? Yep. And, you know, knowing that Coinbase is partnered with Fidelity, knowing that there is a connection from Bakkt and Coinbase, knowing that Bakkt is owned and operated by the same parent company that owns and operates the New York Stock Exchange. And they just tucked old Brian Brooks in to oversee the entire banking system, which is obviously getting a digital facelift, right? That's what it's telling me. The banking system's obviously getting a digital facelift. That's why Brian Brooks is taking his ass on over there. Yeah. That's pretty interesting stuff. I got to tell you guys, pretty interesting stuff right there. Frank Lavelli's in the house. Great to see you, Frank. Shout out to you guys. Ronnie Early is here. Damn right. Yes, sir. Yeah, Jay Hoddle is in the house. Plans within plans. There sure are. They sure are. Even the IMF proposed this and provided a solution by having a paper and e-dollar. That's exactly right. Look, one of the next things that I'm waiting for, and I've not been shy about it, is I've been waiting for them to come out and actually say, look, we got the digital dollar, we put it together, and we want to, we want you guys to turn your money in. We'll put a moratorium of 90 or 120 days, turn your paper dollar in, issue you a digital dollar and a digital wallet even. But that may come later in the year with the launch of PolySign. Havana Andy's in this house. Hey, y'all. Yeehaw. Yeah. Since you have both channels up and running and being forcefully unemployed, I think you're addicted to live streams. Havana Andy, that's right. And with this news, I was like, you know what? Let's do it on the new channel. It'll be nice, right? Joni Gould Bronson's in the house. Just came in. My hubby dragged me out of a store with his mom. But don't leave mom in the store by herself. My goodness. I hope she's not standing in there looking for everybody.
Social distancing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Joni, you didn't leave her in the store. You're practicing your social distancing. That's what it is. Yeah. 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 It's only confirmation to what we already speculated. Beautiful to see it unfolding. That's exactly right, TJ. This is the kind of stuff where we like to see this because this keeps us from hyping each other up a tree, right? Absolutely. The XRP agent. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you guys for your support. Yeah, Joni. Damn right. Practicing some of that social distancing. I'll be right there, Ma. Yeah. As you hear the car start and pull away, you know. Yeah. I'm happy I found your channel. Elmwood, I'm happy you found our channel. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Hit that like and subscribe. Hit that all button. We'll get you the notifications, my man. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Frank Lavelli's in the house. Wen Mullet, great to see you. In Norway, XRP 285. It's still not time for XRP. Maybe second half of 2020 or 2021. I agree with you. I think the second half, last half of 2020 is going to be a special time for all of us. I do believe that. You know, I have nothing but my own feeling of that and a few other things, these fundamentals that I keep seeing. And with the obviously the backdrop of the current events that are happening out here and the backdrop of the traditional markets and the health events that are taking place, I think we run a very good chance of seeing some special things happen this year. Yeah, look at that. I know. Savvy makes a good point. Let me get Bill Collector first. With how everything is coming into alignment, the setup is becoming more and more clear that we found the right investment to make out of this depression coming. I agree with you, the Bill Collector. Yeah, Savvy says, part of me is happy that we called a lot of this, but the other half is sad because a lot of people will slide into poverty after this is all over while we are wealthy. And it is very bittersweet, Savvy, I must admit.
It's okay, we'll help them.
Yeah, and I think we'll all have a chance to contribute, right?
That's right.
And to show that, what I mean, I know you guys have heard me say this on the other channel, but I believe that money doesn't change people. I believe it reveals them. And when everybody does have an opportunity to benefit from XRP having its gains and maturing and getting a designation, I believe, and a true definition to it, and being designated as a financial market utility and systemically important, it will change the game for all of us. And when it does, I think we'll have an opportunity to show that we really are who we have always shown ourselves to be, right? Great stuff, Savvy. Bert, good to see you in the stream. Robert Westberg, love seeing the new faces. I hope you guys hit the like and subscribe. We have gotten 1,400 subscribers to the channel in just 9 days. It's growing very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very grateful for all of the response from everybody. And please do me a favor, if you do like the content here and what we're doing, please let's retweet this. Let's put it on whatever platform you got, share it, and let's keep bringing some people into the conversation. Absolutely. Thank you, Bert. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, that's right. It is going to be a bittersweet moment that, we get to feel the gains because of the rest of the world's hurt. That's what we've bought. That's what it looks like more and more. Right? It really does. If you keep that perspective, I tell you, it'll keep you humble. There ain't no doubt about it. No doubt about it. What are we looking at? How many people in the stream, Mrs. Backup?
154.
154 for the new channel. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Norway XRP 285. Like family. Yeah, like family. Yeah, damn right. TJ Jackson, good to see you, my friend. Yeah. Yeah. It's great to see all you guys. This is what my main thing I wanted to talk about, for this live stream. And I want to also show this because this is where the traditional markets closed out today. Almost 13% down at 2,997 points, okay? And it was over 3,000 points right before the close. This is weeks now, okay? This has been happening. We're down to 20,000. We're getting ready to head into, whether it's tomorrow or the next day, we're going to break below 20,000. I got news for you. That's going to be a psychological mark, breaking below the 20,000. And when it happens, I bet we see a huge, huge sell-off. This thing has come down hard, and it's come down hard and fast. Now, recently, just here in our area, in the Mid-Atlantic region, we've just had basically all the local bars, restaurants, schools, public schools, and colleges, universities have all been shut down or either work from home. So there's no more of that, and we're just getting started. Yeah, Savvy says it's brutal. People are calling for the NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange, to close down too. It won't change a thing. It really won't. I agree with you, Savvy. It really won't. But I do believe that this is absolutely in the books to happen in order for us to get a financial reset. It's like Christine Lagarde has said a year or two ago, when she has said many times that in order to get a financial global reset, that we would need to have a huge economic stall in order for that to happen. There's so many different facets to the economy, the global economy and the finance system. It literally would have to do something like this to stall out and be shut down almost in a coordinated effort. And we are seeing this happen across the globe in a very coordinated way, aren't we? Yeah.
I told her I don't think you're going to cuss on your new channel.
No, I haven't done it really yet here, but we'll fire something up for you, Joni. Don't worry about it. Well, how many minutes are we into the stream here?
It doesn't tell me. I have no clue.
Okay, but about a half hour. So we're about a half hour. Yeah, 38 minutes or so. Yeah. Damn it, Joni. We threw it out there. I put a damn it on it. Yeah. Damn it. We're seeing a new financial system. A global reset, Joni. Yeah. Stream is very glitchy. Okay. Thank you for that. I did not realize that. Well, listen, I'm not going to keep you guys. I just wanted to stream this information. I feel like this is very, very significant. And this is the kind of thing, if we're not careful, that looks like, hey, that's a great thing. And then we go on to the next thing. Because a lot of us are looking for like that rocket ride, right? So, I would just say that, this is really, really, it's pointed in the right direction. I really do believe that. Robert Westberg, they will make everyone feel the pain so bad so everyone accepts the new system. I think that's a very, very valid point, Robert Westberg. You're a smart man. You're a smart man. When they make you walk through the desert for a long time, you know what I mean? Just a regular old cracker going to taste like a steak, ain't it? Yeah. Keep them broke and hungry. They'll accept whatever I give them. Isn't that it? Robert Westberg knows exactly what's up. I hope you're hitting the like and subscribe, Robert Westberg. I want to keep you around, man. I want you to stay with us. Live stream at GXRP's channel. Let's support him. Absolutely, let's support GXRP's channel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You better believe it. Thank you, Savvy. Thank you, Robert Westberg. Stack and Zerps, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you guys. No doubt about it. Yeah. When will be show with Mickey Norway? We will be doing that, it looks like tomorrow night. Probably around this same time on the Investment Perspectives channel. So definitely looking to do that. And it may be Thursday. We'll have to see. I'm not sure what his schedule is and all of that. So I want to make sure he's up to it and he can fit it in or whatever. But we will definitely be doing it. No question about it. I appreciate you, Stephanie Jackson. Appreciate you being here. And Jimmy James. Jimmy James says, we will remember these times for the rest of our lives for many reasons. I wish you all well. Great comment, my friend. Brian Maguiera, yeah, no change without pain. You got that right. Robert Westberg was dead on. Sean Thompson, thank you. You guys are fantastic. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm not going to do the shout outs on the channel, like I normally do on the other channel. I'm just going to keep this nice and neat and clean for anybody who wants to come in and watch it afterwards, right? But I appreciate each and every one of you. And pay attention. We got a new time for shows. The Investment Perspective channel is doing pre-recorded videos every morning, and this channel. And it's all fresh content for each channel. And the 12 o'clock show on Investment Perspectives, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Thursday. And you're going to handle that, right, Mrs. Backup?
I can't. You haven't given me authority.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. I thought I did.
I told him yes, though.
Well, we'll get that straight, too, because you got to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure that out, too. All right, so we'll definitely get that straight as well. Yeah, people that didn't invest will remember it most. Tell it, TJ Jackson. Look at you. Yeah. Savvy, see you later. Yeah, grab those gloves. Jay Hyatt, head on a swivel. Jay Hyatt, I got the answer for you. It's APMEX. APMEX. That is the recommendation. APMEX. APMEX. Yep. A is in Paul, M is in Michael, EX. APMEX. Yes, sir. Yeah, you got it, brother. I'm glad I got to see you, man. Gringo, thank you, Mrs. Backup. We should set a date. I think a lot of us might have some free time, unfortunately. I think you're right about that, XRP Gringo. we should definitely try to keep an eye on the schedule and what the restrictions may be going forward for all of us as it goes to moving around out socially in our communities. And I would like to finish with a thought of that. And the thought that I have of that I'd like to finish with is simply this. We are seeing, especially here in our area, we are seeing a lot more restrictions be revealed to us in our communities, in our surrounding areas. And I would just like to say that, now is a great time for all of us to show what beautiful sides we have as people, right? Because I do believe, however long we have to tolerate this, this too shall soon pass. If we all just keep our heads and help keep each other calm, support one another, and really encourage each other to know that this is temporary. However, it may not feel that way when you get 10, 12, 13 days into something like this, nevertheless, this too shall soon pass. So I hope that all of us are able to lean on each other and our support network that we have around us in this time to be able to give each other the comfort that we need to know that this is a temporary moment in our lives. And if we just hang tough and hang in there, I think we're going to witness something that people don't get to see in 5 or 6 lifetimes, to be honest with you. And it's quite remarkable. And I'm glad that we're all on this journey together. So everybody be safe. Absolutely, Ronnie Early. Good to see you. This is going down in the history books, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I will catch you guys on tomorrow's show on Investment Perspectives, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will definitely be putting out videos on this channel in the morning, every morning during the week. All right, guys, have a great night and enjoy the news. It's nothing but up from here. Take care.